Hi, everybody. This is Ronelle Delmont. You're probably meeting me for the first time, and I'm much older than I was 20 years ago when I started the Lindbergh Kidnapping Hoax website. It was the first website on the entire internet to proclaim Richard Hauptmann, otherwise known, of course, as Bruno Richard Hauptmann. I was the first one to make a website proclaiming Richard Hauptmann innocent of all the charges against him. He went to the electric chair, as you all know, but I wasn't really the first. It was a high school kid named Tanya Gensemer, somewhere in Pennsylvania. I've never met her. I haven't spoken with her or emailed her for maybe 20 years. She's the one who sent me a bunch of hard disks. Remember those things? Hard disks, those little square objects that, yeah, she sent me, I think it was 6 of them. I still have them, although I can't put them into any computer because they don't work. No computer is made with those slots anymore. But she's the one who started this because of her skepticism after reading Scaduto and I think Kennedy, the Airman and the Carpenter, and Scapegoat by Anthony Scaduto. And it was a high school homework assignment back in 1998. I might be wrong. It might have been 96 or 97, but it's more than 20 years ago. Oh, losing track of time. And Tanya was very scared because Jay Langley of the Hunterdon Democrat newspaper, he was the publisher, the editor, he was threatening her, she felt, with accusations that she had used some of their photographs on her website. She made a website that my website still has her artwork. I refused to take it down and make it more modern because I love this girl. I love high school kids who are willing to think for themselves and question things. I mean, she didn't know if Hauptmann was guilty or not. She read 2 books and she felt, well, maybe there's something to this thing about injustice in America. She was willing to question that, but she was getting hounded by the Hunterdon newspaper, which of course doesn't want that to be true. It's pretty obvious that this is a newspaper defending David Valence for his prosecution of a man who probably was innocent. In my opinion, he was completely innocent. In 2020, the year, so many years have gone by, and many of my friends, yourselves, many of you have decided that Hauptmann must have been guilty of something. After all, so many people are proving that the wood in the attic matches the ladder rail. Well, I'm writing a book, and hopefully you may think differently about this case because my website hasn't revealed what I'm actually researching for 20 years. My book that I'm writing now, since I'm in quarantine, I'm no longer running around Broward, Dade, and Palm Beach County in my car giving lectures and book reviews at 3 universities and 1 million retirement homes. I'm no longer doing that because I lost all of my work since March, and I've been working on my book. Hopefully it'll be ready soon. I just want to thank everybody for their support because I know that, I'm going to say, most of you, all of you, I don't know how many of you appreciate the work I did. I know you do because you're still looking at my pages. Even I, doing research for my own book, when I put into Google some question or a name, I end up looking at my own website. It's funny because I've lost track of what I've put up there. And I want to apologize for not warning everybody who was posting messaging on my free message board. It was a message board linked to my website. The website, of course, is called the LindberghKidnappingHoax.com. And the message board was free that I attached. It has nothing to do with it's not part of my website. Many people are confused that the website has been taken down, but it'll never be taken down as long as I'm alive. And after, it's always going to be up there. It's the forum that went kaput. I wasn't paying attention. If they sent me a notice about it, I was not aware. And so I lost that message board, and so did you, because you loved posting on it. And the reason I haven't added another message board is because almost all of them that I've searched. Weeks of my time was spent trying to replace the message board that was taken down last November. The trouble with them is you have to be a member. You have to sign up to post. I don't like that. I never did. The reason I kept that message board, okay, it had commercials and ads that I didn't want. I didn't want those ads. I had no control over it, but it was free and you didn't have to be a member of any community or any secret. I don't like snobism. I like free speech for everybody, even the people who disagree with me and even those who hate me, as long as they're being respectful. Everybody's got another idea what respectful means, but I really don't care what people say. It's important that they say things. It's important that they express themselves, especially about a case in which a man went to the electric chair. And I think by now everybody understands he shouldn't have gone to the electric chair, even if you think he was guilty of something. And many of you have decided that he was guilty of extortion, of building the ladder. I'm sorry to tell you, when you read my book, you'll find out why I feel this way. I have never believed that Richard Hauptmann had anything whatsoever to do with the baby, the money, none of it, absolutely none of it. And my book will be coming out hopefully at the end of the summer. So I have so many people to thank. I will be putting up a lot of Zoom interviews in the coming days and weeks. I'm going to have discussions with some of our friends in this Lindbergh kidnapping case community, because I've made so many friends over 20 years. And I want to thank all of you for sending me email, for watching the website and caring about the forum and communicating with one another. We are a community of investigators, and I love you all. And you made my life so much more interesting by being interested in this subject. And what more can I say? I'll post another Zoom. What do you call this? It's a Zoom. Okay, everybody, take care of yourselves, and hopefully we'll meet in person one day. Bye. Don't know how to shut it off.